Welcome inside the production line of a global icon, Spam, a process where precision, scale, and flavor meet.
It all begins with the can itself. Millions of perfect, identical containers, created at blinding speed. The flat metal is shaped, and the seams are instantly sealed to ensure an airtight, shelf-stable environment.
Core ingredient: selected cuts of high-quality pork and ham, arriving fresh and kept meticulously chilled. Next, the mixture is carefully ground to achieve the signature texture Spam is known for, uniform in every can.
This is where the magic happens. The iconic flavor comes from a secret blend of ingredients, mixed in colossal quantities.
Quality control is paramount. Everything from temperature to mixing time is monitored digitally to ensure perfect consistency batch after batch.
Now for the fill. Empty cans arrive at the station and are instantly portioned with the exact weight of the meat mixture.
Each can is filled with precise accuracy. No air pockets, no waste. Just the perfect portion, ready for sealing.
To maximize freshness and shelf life, the cans must now be sealed, creating a perfect vacuum-packed environment. The lid is applied, and in an instant, the can is hermetically sealed. It is now completely airtight and ready for cooking.
The sealed cans are organized onto large racks, preparing for the most critical step in the entire process: sterilization.
Inside these massive retorts, the Spam is cooked and sterilized under intense heat and pressure. This ensures safety, and the precise time and temperature profile is crucial, fully cooking the meat and eliminating any potential contaminants.
A burst of steam signals the end of the cook. The cans are now sterilized and fully cooked, but still very hot.
Rapid cooling is essential to stop the cooking process and prevent any damage to the can's structure.
Each and every can is inspected for the slightest defect. Only perfect cans are allowed to proceed to the next stage.
A final wash ensures the cans are spotless before they receive their iconic label.
The final touch. The world-famous blue and yellow label, instantly recognizable around the globe. With the label applied, millions of finished cans move on to be grouped and packaged for shipment.
The cans are bundled together, ready for their final home in the cardboard shipping box.
Automated precision handles the final packaging, ensuring every box is perfectly packed and sealed. Instantaneous, secure sealing keeps the packages safe until they reach the customer. Symphony of automation. The palletizing robot completes the final assembly, stacking thousands of pounds of product onto a single pallet.
From the production line, the finished Spam products are moved into the distribution center, a logistical masterpiece.
Every pallet is digitally tracked and assigned its final destination, whether across the country or across the globe.
The journey from factory to table is underway. The product is shipped daily to maintain global supply.
Spam's legacy is defined by its ability to travel, reaching every corner of the world, from big cities to remote islands.
And here it is, the finished product, ready for millions of meals and countless culinary creations.
Over 8 billion cans sold worldwide since its introduction. That's 3 cans every second.
Process starts again, a continuous cycle that never stops.
Quality control begins immediately. Temperature is constantly monitored to ensure peak freshness and food safety compliance.
Only the best cuts are used. This high-tech trimming process is faster and more accurate than any manual method.
The perfectly trimmed pork and ham are now moved directly to the grinding and mixing area through sealed chutes.
The grinding action is not just about texture, it's also about preparing the meat for optimal binding with the other ingredients.
The resulting grind is the base of the Spam formula, achieving a texture that is simultaneously firm and spreadable after cooking.
A few simple ingredients are combined with the meat, each one measured and added to a precise, centuries-old recipe.
The blending process takes a calculated amount of time to ensure that every molecule of seasoning is evenly distributed throughout the batch. This factory is a marvel of efficiency and engineering, designed to produce millions of cans a day with minimal human intervention. Speed is critical. The production line fills and seals cans at an incredible pace, a constant flow to meet global demand.
Modern technology ensures every can contains the exact, specified weight. Imperfect fills are automatically rejected.
The perfectly crafted lids are fed into the system, synchronized with the movement of the filled cans. This unique double seam sealing technique is the key to creating a truly airtight, long-lasting package without the need for refrigeration. The precision of the seal is measured in microns, guaranteeing product integrity for years to come. Every surface is pre-cleaned before sterilization, ensuring a spotless final product. Strategic stacking is vital. The cans must be arranged to allow maximum heat penetration during the retort process.
The heart of the process, the retort room. Dozens of massive pressure cookers working simultaneously, cooking millions of cans.
The cooking process is a science. Heat must penetrate to the very center of the can to achieve commercial sterility.
Pressure ensures the high temperature can be maintained without the water boiling, a crucial factor in the sterilization process.
Even with automated controls, manual spot checks are performed to verify the internal temperature of the product meets all regulatory standards.
The cooked cans are quickly submerged in cold water, bringing the temperature down rapidly to preserve the flavor and prevent overcooking.
Exiting the bath, the excess water is quickly shaken or blown off, preparing the cans for the final inspection stage.
Beyond visual checks, every can is magnetically scanned. A microscopic dent could compromise the vacuum seal. The iconic packaging is a key part of the Spam identity, a durable, high-quality, recognizable wrap. Label alignment, print clarity, and color saturation are all automatically checked to ensure brand consistency worldwide.
The final plastic overwrap adds a layer of protection and keeps the cans secure during transit.
The cardboard packaging, a simple box, is created with complex, high-speed engineering. A snapshot of a day's production. Hundreds of thousands of cans, ready to be dispatched across the globe. Spam is a global food. The packaging is customized to ensure clear information and branding in every country.
On the factory floor, the journey takes days or even weeks, but the product's stable nature ensures it arrives perfectly preserved.
Between batches, the machinery undergoes rigorous, automated cleaning cycles to maintain the highest standards of hygiene.
Food safety is non-negotiable. Samples are taken constantly and tested in the on-site lab for any trace of bacteria or contaminants.
This dedicated lab ensures the meat mixture and the final product are consistently safe, pure, and meet all global health regulations. Salinity is a key factor, affecting both the taste and the preservation properties of the finished product. It must be exact.
Sodium nitrite is a controlled ingredient that gives Spam its classic pink color and acts as a powerful inhibitor against harmful bacteria.
The can's side seam is laser welded for maximum strength and a seamless finish, all happening at hundreds of cans per minute. A final stretch, a seemingly infinite line of cans, a testament to the power of high-speed, continuous manufacturing.
Even with automation, human eyes perform random quality checks to ensure the packaging and sealing are flawless.
The raw materials are stored in optimal conditions, maintaining a consistent low temperature until they enter the production process.
The volumetric filler is calibrated to the thousandth of a gram, guaranteeing uniformity in every single can.
The sheer capacity of this facility is breathtaking, with multiple parallel lines running at maximum efficiency.
While the original is the classic, the Spam family has grown, catering to diverse tastes and dietary needs worldwide.
Spam's history is deeply intertwined with global events. It became a lifeline for troops during World War II.
The company's vision was a product that was always ready, always affordable, and always delicious.
Today, Spam is a beloved culinary ingredient, featured in traditional dishes and modern gourmet creations.
Preventative maintenance is scheduled constantly to ensure maximum uptime and zero unexpected breakdowns.
Every batch is tested under extreme conditions, from high heat to deep freeze, to guarantee the can's integrity and the product's stability. Before cooking, thermal imaging confirms the consistency of the pre-cooked temperature, another layer of quality control.
The simplicity is the secret. A few core ingredients blended together for that unique, enduring flavor.
The entire facility operates under strict air filtration and sanitation protocols, a critical part of modern food manufacturing. An indelible code is printed on every can, containing the batch number, date, and time of production for total traceability.
Final quality check, the taste test. Select cans from every batch are opened and tested daily by a sensory panel.
The panelists evaluate flavor, texture, aroma, and appearance, ensuring the product is consistent with the classic recipe. Even the container itself is measured. Dimensional stability is key for perfect sealing and high-speed packaging.
Logistics are programmed instantly. Pallets are organized by destination, streamlining the entire global distribution process.
The final step before transport, a durable plastic wrap secures the pallet, protecting the product from shifting or damage. Fully stored inventory is managed by an automated retrieval system, minimizing human traffic and optimizing space.
Digital documentation ensures a seamless transfer of accountability from the factory to the transportation partner.
Day or night, the operation is continuous. The product leaves the facility as soon as it's packaged.
The movement of spam is a barometer of global trade, moving constantly across continents to meet demand.
The consistency of the final product begins with the precise ratio of pork shoulder and ham used in every single batch. An ultra-purified water rinse is a final hygiene step before the grinding process begins.
The perfect blend has been achieved. The mixture is now ready to be pumped to the can filling stations. Massive, hygienic pumps maintain a continuous flow of the mixture to multiple high-speed filling lines. The can's rectangular ends are manufactured separately, with the same precision, ready to be double-seamed onto the body. A specialized sealant compound within the lid ensures a microscopic level, perfect barrier against air and moisture.
Each batch is tracked from its raw ingredients through the cooking process, a system known as farm-to-fork traceability.
The sterilization temperature must be reached quickly and held consistently for the specified duration.
The cooling water is continuously recycled, filtered, and purified, a commitment to both product quality and environmental sustainability.
Once emptied, the metal racks are immediately cleaned and returned to the line, maintaining the speed of the continuous process.
The can surface is now perfectly prepared for the high-adhesion label application.
A special, fast-drying, food-safe adhesive ensures the label adheres instantly and permanently, even in humid conditions.
The finished product is constantly moving. The packaging area is the final stage of this high-volume, continuous manufacturing system. Before the truck loads, every box's barcode is verified to ensure accurate inventory and shipping.
The container is locked and sealed. The product is now secured for its long journey across oceans and continents.
The unique taste of spam has been embraced by cultures worldwide, becoming a staple in many national cuisines.
The simple, reliable packaging has endured for decades, a classic design for a classic product. The cooking and sealing process creates a firm, sliceable loaf with a tiny layer of natural juices on top. Even the interior of the can is cleaned a final time, ensuring no dust particles are present before the meat mixture is added. The raw material supply is meticulously managed. Quality pork and ham arrive constantly to feed the non-stop production schedule.
Every ingredient is added with volumetric precision. The salt content is balanced for flavor and preservation.
After every mixing cycle, the huge blenders are cleaned by a multi-stage, automated washdown system.
A brief warming cycle forces residual air out of the product, maximizing the quality of the final vacuum seal.
The integrity of the double seam is verified on a sample basis. A final confirmation of the hermetic seal.
The queue for the retort is constant. This section of the factory manages a continuous flow of product for sterilization.
The retort must be locked with immense strength to safely withstand the required high pressure and temperature.
Inside the retort, the can is under immense external pressure, testing the integrity of the seal to its maximum. The powerful air knives ensure the cans are completely dry, preventing any possibility of surface corrosion before packaging. A final optical inspection system checks the cosmetic quality of the can body, ensuring a premium presentation.
The journey's almost complete. The perfect can meets its iconic packaging.
The finished products cater to every market, every family, and every culinary need.
The transparency of the ingredients is a point of pride. Simple, clear, and easy to understand.
Across the world, Spam is transformed into countless unique and beloved meals.
The final seal is achieved with a high-strength, food-safe adhesive that binds the carton instantly.
Consistent pressure is applied to ensure a permanent, tamper-evident seal on the shipping box.
The choreography of the packaging line is entirely automated, a smooth, reliable process that operates 24/7.
Advanced logistics software optimizes the storage and retrieval of every single product unit.
Final weigh-in. The verified weight ensures accurate shipping manifests and compliance with legal limits. Even internal transport adheres to the highest hygiene standards, with continuous floor cleaning operations.
Day in, day out, this facility is a beacon of continuous, high-volume food production.
The supply of raw material is precisely paced to avoid bottlenecks or interruptions in the high-speed production line. The key to the final texture is the consistent particle size, controlled by the diameter of the holes in the cutting plate.
The blending pattern is scientifically engineered to achieve the fastest and most complete distribution of the seasoning.
Sodium nitrite is added in a controlled, microscopic amount, critical for preservation and the prevention of botulism.
A food-grade protective lacquer is applied to the inside of the can, ensuring the meat never directly touches the metal.
The precision filling process is a feat of engineering, matching the high speed of the can-making line.
Saturated steam is injected to rapidly raise the temperature to the precise sterilization level.
The rapid heat exchange is gentle on the cans, preventing metal stress that could compromise the seal. Label alignment is critical for brand recognition and scanning accuracy at the point of sale. A final check weigher verifies the total mass of the can and its contents before it proceeds to packaging. The expiration date is clearly printed on the outer wrap for both consumer and retailer convenience.
The automated loading system is programmed to maximize speed by moving multiple units at once.
After a full shipping cycle, the bay is completely sanitized and prepared for the arrival of the next day's production run.
Cleaning is an ongoing, technologically aided process, ensuring no dust or contaminants enter the production zone from above.
The vision of one man in the 1930s created an affordable, shelf-stable meat product that would change the world. The brand adapted through the decades, from wartime ration to domestic convenience and culinary curiosity.
Temperature is critical to the grinding process, ensuring the meat holds its structure and grinds consistently.
The mixture is transported through fully sealed stainless steel piping, maintaining absolute sterility until the point of filling.
Automated lubrication prevents any residue buildup and guarantees a clean, precise cutoff of the meat mixture.
A synchronized end to the cooking cycle.
Millions of perfectly cooked and sterilized cans are ready for the cooling process.
The cooling water's purity is constantly monitored. The system operates on a closed loop with rigorous filtration.
The rapid and uniform drop in temperature is key to locking in the flavor profile and texture.
The high-speed line requires quick changeovers. Rolls are replaced seamlessly to minimize any downtime.
The hot melt adhesive is precisely temperature controlled to ensure an instant and strong bond upon contact.
The final stage of automation, running at peak performance, tirelessly stacking the millions of finished products.
Internal logistics are managed by laser-guided vehicles, ensuring a flawless flow of product through the final staging area.
The global journey has begun again. A simple can of meat connects the factory to dinner tables worldwide.
For decades, Spam was synonymous with convenient and the American dream. Modern technology allows the company to trace every can back to its original raw material sources, a commitment to accountability.
The brand is permanently etched into the metal of the can, a final mark of quality and authenticity.
Every note taken contributes to the continuous refinement of the product's quality and consistency.
A final surface sterilization using UV light is a non-chemical method to ensure the meat is completely clean before grinding.
The particle size of the ground meat is analyzed to ensure it is within the micro specifications required for the final texture.
Between product transfers, the sealed pipes are cleaned by high-pressure, rotating spray nozzles to maintain pristine hygiene. The tightness of the double seam is measured to a fraction of a millimeter, ensuring the permanent vacuum seal.
Multiple cooking units operate in parallel, ensuring a continuous, high-volume sterilization capacity.
Cans must reach a specific, safe handling temperature before they are permitted to enter the labeling and packaging area.
A secondary code is laser etched onto the label itself, creating another layer of traceability information. The supply of outer packaging is matched to the output of the labeling line, a perfectly synchronized system.
Heavy-duty plastic banding provides additional structural integrity to the pallet, securing it for long-distance transit. Loading is optimized to utilize every cubic inch of space, maximizing the volume of product shipped in every container. The entire process begins long before the factory, with responsible, sustainable sourcing of high-quality meat.
Traceability begins at the source, with every animal digitally tagged and monitored from the farm gate.
Initial processing uses advanced laser guidance to ensure the most efficient, precise cuts of meat are taken.
The protective coating is checked for micro-level consistency. Any gap could compromise the metal over time.
If any can is even slightly underfilled, the high-speed system rejects it instantly, ensuring zero compromise on product consistency.
The cooking is underway. This synchronized process is a key part of the facility's massive daily output.
The multi-stage water filtration and purification system ensures the cooling water is of the highest quality, protecting the can exterior.
Adhesion of the high-gloss label is tested to ensure it can withstand the rigors of global shipping and handling.
The clear plastic wrap allows for a final quality check, ensuring all cans are correctly oriented and accounted for.
The stacking pattern is engineered for maximum load bearing, essential for high stacking in the warehouse and during shipping.
Even in the storage areas, cleanliness is constantly maintained to prevent any risk of dust or pest contamination.
No matter the distance or the mode of transport, Spam is engineered to maintain its integrity anywhere. The process has evolved dramatically since the 1930s, but the core commitment to quality remains unchanged.
The grinder is calibrated daily. Maintaining the precise gap and blade sharpness is crucial for the perfect particle size.
A final, high-sensitivity metal detection system ensures absolute purity of the meat mixture before blending. A brief, high-shear mixing ensures the final integration of the spices and the creation of a truly homogeneous emulsion.
The consistency and coverage of the sealant compound are checked before the lid is delivered to the sealing machine. Perfect alignment is necessary for a clean, zero-spill fill, maintaining the high speed of the production line.
Specialized, wired probes monitor the core temperature of a sample can in real time, verifying the heat penetration profile.
The heat removed during the cooling process is carefully managed and vented, preventing it from raising the factory floor temperature.
A final blast of warm, dry air ensures the cans are absolutely free of moisture, preventing label adhesion issues.
Brand consistency is paramount. A high-tech color sensor verifies the label's hue and saturation against the brand standard. The bundles are precisely positioned on the flat cardboard blank, ready for the final automated folding sequence. Small, constant adjustments are made to maintain the absolute peak efficiency of the high-speed production line.
A final check for load stability ensures the pallet will not shift during the long, complex journey.
Global logistics are managed by real-time GPS tracking, ensuring every shipment is monitored from the moment it leaves the dock.
Marketing through the years encouraged creative use of the product, moving beyond simple slices.
The company's commitment to its employees is reflected in the clean, modern facilities and a focus on worker well-being.
The pH level of the meat is precisely checked, a critical factor in ensuring proper binding and final product texture.
A final pass through a fine mesh filter guarantees a flawless, smooth, and consistent meat emulsion. The perfectly blended emulsion is discharged, ready for its rapid transit to the filling line.
Air quality is constantly monitored in the can-making area to ensure no airborne particles compromise the container.
This final thermal application ensures the optimal vacuum is achieved when the can is sealed.
Microscopic pressure testing guarantees a 100% hermetic seal on every single can body.
The transition from the high-temperature retort to the cold cooling water is a controlled, dramatic process.
The cans are pinged by a sonic sensor. The unique frequency of a perfect vacuum seal is instantly recognized.
All nutritional information is clearly provided, adhering to international labeling standards.
Even the bundled groups are check-weighed, adding another layer of verification before the final carton seal.
The final carton is folded and sealed around the product with high-speed, automated precision.
This immense inventory represents the continuous global demand for the product.
For long-distance transport, temperature loggers are placed inside the container to ensure optimal, stable conditions throughout the journey.
The brand has inspired generations of home cooks to create unique and comforting meals.
The sound of the peel-back can lid is instantly recognizable worldwide, signaling the start of a meal.
External sanitation is as continuous as the production line, maintaining a pristine environment around the clock.
The exact proprietary recipe is digitally confirmed by a dual-operator verification system before the ingredients are released for mixing.
Absolute cleanliness is maintained. The blenders are spotless, ready for the next perfect batch.
Even a single dust particle could compromise the vacuum seal. Air jets ensure a perfect sealing surface.
The critical double seam is constantly being inspected under high magnification to ensure there are no microscopic defects.
The final visual product, a river of iconic blue and yellow, moving toward its final packaging destination.
The barcode is scanned multiple times for accuracy, guaranteeing ease of inventory and purchase.
Every box is marked with the specific factory and country of origin for full supply chain transparency.
All necessary regulatory and import stamps are applied automatically to ensure smooth customs clearance in destination countries.
The supply chain is a complex dance of incoming raw materials and outgoing finished product, all precisely timed.
The early days of the process were simpler, driven by human ingenuity and persistence. The can body's metal strength is tested under stress to ensure it can withstand the extreme pressure of the retort cook.
The rigorous trimming process ensures a lean, high-quality product consistent with the recipe's specifications. Purified water is added to achieve the precise moisture content necessary for the final texture and stability of the product.
The blending process creates a stable, consistent emulsion, a critical factor for the final cooked texture.
A final flush of inert gas removes any residual oxygen from the can, guaranteeing a perfect vacuum seal and preventing oxidation.
All cook data is logged and stored digitally, creating a permanent, traceable record of the sterilization process for every batch.
The internal vacuum is measured on a sample basis. A strong vacuum confirms the can was perfectly sealed and cooked.
The label is applied with high-pressure rollers, ensuring total adhesion across the can's surface at high speed.
A final, powerful scan checks for any foreign object, guaranteeing a clean, safe, final package. The final stage of product-to-box transfer is managed to ensure no damage to the cans or the packaging.
Every single carton undergoes a full X-ray inspection, verifying the can count and ensuring no hidden damage or foreign material is present.
Between batches, the robot performs an automated self-diagnostic, ensuring all joints and sensors are ready for the next high-speed run.
The final, destination-specific shipping label is automatically applied and verified before the pallet moves to the loading dock.
The commitment to efficiency extends to sustainability, with modern facilities utilizing renewable energy to power the complex operation. Samples of every received batch of raw meat are immediately rushed to the lab for verification of quality and composition.
Fat content is precisely measured and controlled to ensure the final product meets the exact nutritional profile.
The small addition of sugar is crucial for balancing the saltiness and contributing to the unique flavor profile. Before the pump begins, a final sample is taken to ensure the emulsion is perfectly consistent and fully seasoned.
Dimensional checks on the can body ensure a flawless fit with the lid and a perfect double seam seal.
An old-school, tried-and-true quality check. The sound of the can's vacuum seal confirms its perfect integrity.
The heart of the factory is a powerhouse of pressure and heat, creating a shelf-stable product for global consumption.
The acoustic signature of a perfect vacuum seal is a direct measure of the can's hermetic integrity. Anti-counterfeiting measures are built into the label itself, with UV reactive inks providing an invisible layer of security.
Efficiency is key. The automated system maximizes throughput by moving multiple boxes simultaneously.
The automated transport system requires zero human steering, operating on a high-precision digital grid.
The final human interaction before the long journey begins. A final confirmation of a safe and complete load. Through every decade, the brand has remained a cultural touchstone and a simple answer to a quick meal. Spam's versatility has been rediscovered by a new generation of chefs, from street food to gourmet plates. Even the empty can's double seam is tested, ensuring the package is ready for the rigorous cooking process. Color consistency of the raw material is digitally verified, a key indicator of its freshness and quality. A microbubble injection process helps to further control the final texture and density of the meat emulsion. A final, ultra-pure brine spray ensures a perfect, clean surface for the can lid to seat and seal against.
The probe-containing test can is immediately taken to the lab for post-cook data download and analysis.
The data confirms a perfect sterilization profile, ensuring food safety and product stability for the entire batch.
The can's surface must be perfectly dry to ensure the longevity of the label and prevent any external corrosion.
A clear, high-gloss protective finish is applied over the label, protecting the ink and the paper from moisture and abrasion.
A water-resistant coating is applied to the final carton, protecting the product during transit and in diverse warehouse environments.
The robot's programming is constantly optimizing the final stacking pattern for maximum stability and space efficiency. The final pallet height is precisely measured, ensuring it fits perfectly within the specifications for shipping containers and racks.
For sensitive, long-distance routes, air cushion transport ensures the product arrives with zero transit damage.
The brand continues to encourage simple, creative cooking in the modern era, with a vast library of recipes.
Convenience remains a core feature, providing a quick, satisfying protein source for anyone, anywhere.
Worn parts are swapped out immediately on a preventative schedule. Perfect seals require perfect tooling.
The factory environment is maintained by continuous, autonomous cleaning robots, ensuring a contaminant-free floor at all times. From the moment of arrival, the meat is handled by automated systems, minimizing human contact and maximizing hygiene.
The recipe is locked in. The final check of the precise amounts of each seasoning ingredient is verified before mixing.
The final, perfect emulsion is discharged in a slow, controlled flow to prevent any damage to the product texture.
A warm rim ensures a perfect, molecular-level bond with the sealant compound in the can lid. Non-contact laser measurement ensures the seam's dimensional accuracy is maintained without compromising its integrity.
The sterilization process concludes in a synchronized release, maintaining the rhythm of the continuous production line.
The high initial temperature is confirmed one last time before the rapid cooling process begins.
Total surface cleanliness is essential for the application of the high-quality, adhesive label.
Every detail of the labeling is flawless, providing all necessary consumer and logistical information. The shrink wrap integrity is verified, ensuring the bundle is secure and protected from abrasion.
A tamper-evident seal is applied, a final confirmation of the product's security within the carton.
The factory rests briefly, awaiting the arrival of the next shift and the continuation of the non-stop production cycle.
For modern families, Spam provides a quick, delicious answer to the age-old question, what's for dinner? The product's global reach continues to inspire culinary creativity in every corner of the world.
Every raw material test is logged, completing the first step in the end-to-end traceability chain. A final burst of mixing ensures a perfectly homogeneous mixture is delivered to the filling station without settling. Automated cleaning cycles run constantly on all piping, ensuring zero risk of cross-contamination or residue buildup.
A slight pre-warming of the lid optimizes the performance of the sealing compound for the final crimp.
The cooling pattern is engineered for maximum thermal transfer efficiency, reducing the cooling time significantly.
Manual quality checks are performed randomly and continuously, adding human oversight to the automated process.
Every can is counted. The final tally confirms the total volume of product ready for packaging. The individual cans are grouped into dozens, the standard unit for packaging and distribution.
A final, clear protective coating safeguards the carton from moisture damage during shipping and storage.
Final instructions are clearly displayed on the pallet wrap, ensuring proper handling by the logistics partners.
An ocean of product, ready to be dispatched to every corner of the world, maintaining a stable, global food supply.
The brand's journey is a testament to its enduring quality and endless culinary potential.
Simple, satisfying, and enduring. A taste that has truly circled the globe.
Over 80 years of history, billions of cans, and one iconic taste.
As the world sleeps, the production continues, a never-ending cycle to meet the continuous demand for the most famous canned meat.
The perfect package. The final seal. The journey is complete.